What do you feel?
मुझे देख के नहीं याद आता सिर्फ जानवी को देख के याद आता
है आपको तो है लेकिन
किया। लेकिन श्रीदेवी जी भी स्टार रहते हुए उन्होंने एक्सपेरिमेंटल फिल्म्स में बहुत काम किया, जैसे सदमा ही ले लें, मॉम जो उनकी लास्ट फिल्म थी वो भी ले लें। तो आपने भी स्टार होते हुए एक्सपेरिमेंटल फिल्म्स को जिस तरीके से चैलेंजिंग रोल्स को लेना है, ये डेलिबरेटली था या फिर ऐसी कोइंसिडेंटली आपको मिलते गए?
मैम आई थिंक जैसे कि मैंने पहले भी कहा, मेरे लिए थ्रिल और एक्साइटमेंट इसी चीज़ में है कि मैं अलग अलग टाइप के फिल्म्स करूँ, अलग अलग किरदारों को निभाने की कोशिश करूँ और उनके ज़रिए आई कैन लिव डिफरेंट लाइव्स एंड लर्न न्यू थिंग्स एंड ग्रो। एंड देखिए, स्टार वार बनना बहुत अच्छा है और उसमें मज़ा भी बहुत आता है, लेकिन मुझे एक्टर बनना है और हमेशा से बचपन से यही ख्वाहिश रही है कि मैं एक्टर बनूं। और आई थिंक एक्टर बनने के लिए किरदारों को ईमानदारी से और सच्चाई से निभाने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए।
मनोज जी, आपसे एक सवाल है कि
To call me that, you're free to, but
Yeah, because obviously there was a popular 90s song, American rapper song, Ice Ice Baby.
yeah, of course I know. No, if you're saying it as a compliment, I'll take it. I love compliments, so anything you say, I'll take.
And second, my question to you, Janhvi, is usually, obviously, I think there is the public, there is the media, but I would assume that mostly, most actors, they are the best judge of their own performance. But can we say that this is for the first time where an actor would measure his or her performance in terms of in the unit of Fahrenheit or degrees Celsius?
I guess so. But it's funny you said that because जिस दिन वो फ्रीजर में टेम्परेचर सबसे लो गिरता था, उस दिन मैं जानती थी कि आज परफॉर्मेंस दर्द सही में अंदर से आने वाला है। आज का परफॉर्मेंस सही होगा अगर टेम्परेचर नीचे कर रहा है। So yeah, I guess so.
Hi, this is Seema. Pressure on you as a performer that somebody who might well have seen the initial product will start comparing you even from the word go. They won't even wait for your performance to come to the screen.
I guess so, ma'am, but honestly with me that happens anyway. So I try not looking at it in such a calculative way. I had seen Helen and I was honestly very thrilled about working with a maker like Mathu sir, who made what some people would call a small film, but with so much finesse and so much passion and heart, I think. And that was the excitement in it for me, and I thought that it was something new and challenging, and so I took it up. And I also felt like Helen hadn't reached a lot of audiences in the north because it hadn't been dubbed and released, so I didn't think of it like that. And I also took it up as see, even when you get a script, you're getting a character written by someone else and then you're interpreting it. So I kind of look at it like that. I'm getting something that was interpreted by someone else a certain way, and then I'm getting a fresh version of it and I get to interpret it my way. And that's what I've tried to do.
Can I add my one bit to your question and perhaps take you to something which has happened in the past? Mother India was a remake of its own version. And Nargis finally went on to bag all the major awards, and the film went on to become the biggest success. In fact, in the single screen days, whenever a new theatre was to open, they used to open with Mother India because 28 shows houseful was a guarantee. And nowhere in Nargis ji's performance you saw the nuances of Sardar Akhtar, who had done the original Aurat. So it depends entirely on the actor who's doing the present job. And there is no way the influences can interfere with the new actor doing this particular role, which has been done earlier. It's the machinery inside which has got to work. You've got to feel every bit of the character, and that's what is important. What's important is that the character has got to become what the part requires it to become.
Yeah. Hi. What do you feel?
मुझे देख के नहीं याद आता सिर्फ जानवी को देख के याद आता
है आपको तो है लेकिन हम जानवी में श्रीदेवी जी को ही देखते हैं इनफैक्ट, लेकिन उतना पोटेंशियल में है. What have you to say on that?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Well, you see, everybody has a different mechanism to understand a character and to perform accordingly. I wouldn't say perform, to become the part. That was one of the major USP of Sri, and that is another. This is the same thing because perhaps she carries the same DNA. She also picks up the character, or rather gets into the character and doesn't play the part, becomes a part. And which is why you've seen the growth in the films that she's done so far.
Janhvi, what have you to say? Like, how much you feel yourself, you're seeing your mom, उनकी फिल्में आपने देखे होंगे. Definitely, we have seen you, like, she had been so caring about you all, like, the way she used to nurture you all. हमने बहुत देखा है, आपको.
I just interrupt. Incidentally, you see, the audience in North India saw Sri after she had done almost 150 to 200 films in South.
Yeah.
So she had reached a particular level of, understanding what characters are and how each beat has got to be captured or, understood. So she came here after doing 200 films in the South. My baby has just started a journey. So don't put her into any kind of a comparison with any of the, work of her mother. No, as I told you, she also had a journey which was brilliant. She started as a child star, but most of the North Indians saw her after she had done more than 200 films.
But she has reached actually, मतलब हम तो बहुत ही मतलब देख रहे हैं उनमें actually मुझे लगा. अच्छा मुझे पूछना कि कभी ऐसे लाइफ में ऐसी कोई सिचुएशन आई है जैसे ये कैसी लाइफ में बहुत टफ सिचुएशन था. It could be anything on the set, could be anything where you remember, it was a very difficult thing. If you would like to share anything on it.
एक्चुअली ये शूट के दौरान जब हम फ्रीजर का पोर्शन शूट कर रहे थे मैं बहुत ही बीमार पड़ गई थी और काफ़ी दिनों के लिए एक्चुअली मुझे ऐसे लगता था कि मैं होश में नहीं हूँ क्योंकि मैं इतने मेडिसिन ले रही थी एंड we had already gone overboard because the freezer shoot was so tough on so many people, and I just remember that last stretch being very, very mentally and physically exhausting because the way we started playing it, and Madhu sir, you can chip in if you have anything to say also, we would start running really long takes. तो हमने पहले जैसे imagine किया था कि 5 मिनट का सीन करके बाहर आके 1 मिनट का ब्रेक लेके वापस करने जाएंगे. But then we ended up running 15 minute long takes where I'd go through the entire action, and there was a lot of crying, breaking, screaming, and it was a lot.
Dining table a lot about the craft.
Actually, not so much. Sometimes I don't know, Papa. Is it? I feel like we haven't had very long.
It's only after, for instance, when we've seen Janhvi's film, of course my film nobody has seen. I have seen. Only I know what I'm doing or what I've done, or maybe the crew of that film knows. But Janhvi's films have released so we have spoken about her work and discussed quite a few things, and Khushi did participate. And now when Khushi's teaser came out and that complete introduction song with the whatever you call, Zoya calls it a sizzler. She calls it a sizzler. So when that came out, we again sat together, and of course there was nothing to criticize because it was just amazing, and we all enjoyed watching it, and we discussed only the good points because I could just see good points in it. And same happens whenever I see Janhvi's film or whenever me and Khushi see Janhvi's films.
I think discussion is honestly off late. It's been mostly about dates. Where are you between this and this date? Okay, I'm here. Okay, you're there. Okay, maybe we'll get 2 days in the middle to spend time together. It's mostly always about dates these days.
Yeah, like I was in Chennai and she happened to come to Chennai for a photo shoot. And she had to leave the same evening, same night. From the car she was crying and said, "Dad, I wish I had stayed back. Dad, I wish I had stayed back." So, and while she was shooting at home in Chennai, we hardly chatted with each other because she was busy shooting across, around the whole house, and I was up in my room. I didn't want to come and poke my nose in what was happening down. And after the shoot was over, she barely spent a few minutes with me, and she just said, "I'm in a rush. I've got a flight to catch." She didn't realize that she had not spent any time with me. But from the car, after she left home, she was crying, saying, "Dad, I wish I had stayed back. I wish I had stayed back." So this is something which has happened, and I think will continue to happen because, for me, all my 4 children, like for instance now Arjun and Anshula are abroad. We try and connect every day, speak to both of them, and same with them, chatting or talking. I talk. I don't believe in chatting. I talk. They chat and sometimes talk. So this thing will continue, and this is what perhaps is a joy left in my life, just interacting with my children, all 4 of them. And I'm blessed that all 4 of them love me more than what I hoped for.